I have a fair bit to catch you guys up on in terms of my roster. I'm basically going to try and keep this vlog very short, sweet, snappy, but just have a quick chatty segment just to give you an update on what's happened with my roster this week. During my May roster reveal, I let you guys know that I had a block of reserve days within the month. Just the other day, that's all updated and I'm currently within that block that was reserve days is no longer reserve days. It was a block of 5 days, so the first day didn't change. I was very blessed to have another day off in bed to recover from one hell of a flight in Phoenix. I thought I'd check just to see if I had any further duties for the following days, and I did. I got given a trip, a 4-day trip to somewhere which I love. I absolutely love this place. I did it so many times pre-COVID, and I used to bid for it every month. I used to get it every single month without fail. It is like my second home, or used to be my second home before COVID. And then obviously COVID happened and my running theme of this trip just went kaput. But I'm back, and this place is San Diego. I do have another update of my roster. So I had an Accra at the end of the month, the very last trip I had for May. And I think I said to you guys in my roster review, and I think I've said many times before, that Africa's not my favourite place. I like it for the fact that it's quick flights, normally an early clear on the final day of the trip, so you have pretty much an extra day off. But that's pretty much the only perks of it, in my opinion. Might be different for others, but in my opinion, that's how I feel. I thought, I haven't tried it yet, but let's try and swap this trip, because I know I'm not going to enjoy it. It's going to be silly when someone else can enjoy it more than me. So I put it out there to people, say, do you want to swap? Do you have another trip that would work for me? And I managed to actually swap off of it. So that is actually really good, and I'm very happy about that. And I'm going somewhere which also I love. Not a lot of people do. I don't know why. I have this discussion with a lot of people that I don't know why they don't like this trip, but that's New York. I could do New York, New York, New York, New York throughout the whole month, and I never get it. So it seems like swapping onto New York's is my way to go. So that's exactly what I did. So that is kind of the update of my full roster for the rest of May. Nothing else has changed for June. I think you've seen my June roster by now. You must have. But yeah, nothing else has changed apart from that. But I think they're very positive changes. I checked the weather for this trip and it seemed fine. Just like home, really. Like springtime at home, it's about 20 degrees. Partly cloudy, partly sunny, which always seems to be the way in California anyway. But look at this. Excuse the dirty window, but it's just overcast and I don't like it. Along with that, it's very cold outside, so I've only got one jumper with me, which is fantastic. I've got a denim jacket, but that's not really going to cut it. It's so much colder than I actually thought it was going to be. And it was actually raining yesterday, and you never hear of it raining in California, but it is when I'm here, so that's very typical. I was going to do some touristy bits that I haven't done before here, but I feel like I should wait for another trip that's closer to summer. It's going to be a bit warmer, the weather will be much better, and I can also plan ahead for that because this trip was just brought upon me like that overnight. I didn't have time to mentally prepare for it and pack well for it either, so we'll see what we get up to. But firstly, let's go get some breakfast at one of my favourite breakfast places here in San Diego. my goodness, what a day I have had. We literally went to so many cool places within San Diego that I have not been to before, considering how many times I have been here to San Diego, which I love doing. It's a perk of this job, is you can go back to the same city so many times and see so many different parts of it. It was also really good to see more neighborhoods around San Diego and not so much the part of the city, because we always stay in cities here in the US, which, you know, it's the cities we fly to, so of course we're going to stay here, but it's nice to venture out and hire a car and just see more of what the country has to offer rather than the same old stuff. But yeah, I love the beaches. We went to some really like nice local neighborhoods, had some really good food in a restaurant. I will pop on the screen here the name of the restaurant. I cannot think of what it's called, but it was really nice. It was a restaurant on like a nice terrace and had really nice views of the beach, and it was very good. But I did order a pizza from there, so I basically had 3 slices for my lunch, and I've got 3 slices for my dinner here, which isn't really going to be so much of a dinner, more so of a snack, because I'm not overly hungry, but I'm feeling peckish, which probably means I'm going to eat all of that. It doesn't really last very long when it's in my possession, so I'm going to eat that in a second. But I also want to quickly show you my shot glass and my magnet that I picked up from here. I like to show you guys because, yeah, I think it's quite cool to show you my new additions to my collection. So in terms of the magnet for my mother-in-law, I got her this one. So it's literally just San Diego, as it says on the tin. I like to get it from specific places that I've been to rather than just like California. That's rubbish. I like to get it from the specific cities that I go to. In my opinion, I would have put more of like what the city has within it on the magnet. So like Little Italy, the Old Town, the beaches, the Navy side of it. I would have put a lot more on here if I could, but it's holographic and it's cute, so I'm not mad about it. I've also got, of course, a shot glass. So I got this tie-dye San Diego shot glass. Again, very cute. And because we are bordering Mexico in San Diego, I feel like it's very Mexican vibes as well. Am I making that up? Quite possibly. But it's very cute and I love it bright, I love it colourful, and as long as it says where I've been to on it, I'm happy for it to be a new addition to the shot glass family. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna munch on the pizza and I will let you know what we are planning to do tomorrow. Well, the weather is looking a lot more promising than yesterday. Try and look beyond the dirty window. But there's patches of blue, which is definitely more than we had yesterday. So because of that, I'm gonna go out without a jumper. That might be a bit risky, but I've got my jacket just in case. And I've just got this dress that my mum gave me. Like, she didn't want it, I think it didn't fit her. It's a bit baggy on me at the front, but it's quite comfy, which I'm about to go for breakfast, so I think that's actually gonna come in handy. But it's, yeah, it's like this black and white dotted prints. You know I like this sort of style of dress, don't I? Throw a top on underneath, and I've just got my trainers on because I wore these Primark shoes the other day, and the inside of my feet are swollen. It is not even a joke. I just had a bath, and they actually, they're throbbing. That's basically the only way I can describe it, is they're throbbing. So I've just thrown on my trainers just to keep things comfy, because it's about a 20-minute walk from here to the breakfast place, which we were going to yesterday, which is one of my favourite places here in San Diego. But there was a massive queue, so we're going a bit earlier to try and beat that. And hopefully, being a Sunday morning, like it's 7 AM right now on a Sunday, what American is going to get out of bed to go for breakfast at 7 AM on a Sunday? The breakfast place is called Morning Glory, if you are wondering. It's a big thing that a lot of crew at my airline make the active effort to go there, normally on the first day of San Diego, but because, yeah, of our issue yesterday, couldn't do it. The queue was not even joking, like 30 minutes long, which, when you're hungry, that is not possible. I'm about to try using a steamer for the first time. We've got one in our room, which we never normally get, and I actually didn't know whether to get one or not for my uniform back home. So this is going to be a little test to see how it goes. I think green light means ready. Let's hope this doesn't burn my uniform. Definitely didn't do a best job with that. I think I need a bit more practice, but I think I might stick to an iron. Which is a supermarket here. I'm just gonna get some sushi because sushi's life. I spend most of my vlogs eating sushi, don't I? That's a really annoying noise. And I just want to get some snacks as well, I think, just to keep me going throughout the day rather than going to get another big meal. I also thought now would be a great time to get my food because I'm not hungry. Therefore, if I don't feel hungry, I'll get less food. That's the idea I have in my head. Fruit is just so much better over here. So I've got some mango. So I got myself some California rolls, but there's no crispy onion on it. Is it weird if I buy just crispy onions go on it? I think I will. Sushi, because I love sushi, but I always seem to get not enough. I've spent so much on food this trip, and that's why I'm like, do I need more food? Probably not. I was getting some funny looks while filming in Rouse, so I thought maybe I should stop filming because maybe it's not allowed in the shop. I decided against the sushi. I got some little noodles instead, so I'm gonna have those plus the fruit, crisps, just little snacky bits. Until pickup at, I don't even know what time. I need to figure that out as well. I don't understand why Americans don't put crispy onion on their sushi. So therefore I have to do it myself. If only packing was that easy. Before you guys go, I do just want to show you something very, very sweet that I received from some lovely passengers on my flight back from San Diego yesterday. I've never received anything like this before, and it's definitely worth showing you guys. So it's this cute little thank you bag which we received from these lovely flight attendants who were passengers on our flight back to London, and it's quite a common thing really for us crew, from crew to crew I guess, to give each other gifts on flights just to say thank you for looking after us, and also as like a little, I guess, pick me up for the day, because we know what consists of the flight, we know what the day is going to be like, we know what we have to deal with, and just something like this just picks us up a little bit and makes our day so much better. I always do it whenever I'm a passenger on a flight, which is very rare, but when I am, I do bring always some little snacks and sweets. No matter what crew, what airline, I always bring sweets for the crew just to say thank you. Neo is going to beautifully demonstrate what was in the bag. So the bag itself had these really cute little tags on, a little thank you tag, plus this really cute little plane, which I might put on my lanyard for work. I think it's really cute, and just these little things are really sentimental to me for, I guess, when I look back in the future when I was cabin crew, I can think, oh, I got that from this flight, that kind of thing. There's also this little tag. Oh, don't eat that. This is cute. Why is it not focusing now? There was also this cute little tag that was on the bag as well. You're going to get absolutely sick of me saying the word cute in a minute, but this whole bag is just really cute. So I got some little tissues, which are so handy to have in my bag. I got some Reese's Pieces, which aren't my favourite, but Vic loves those, so I will be sending those his way. I also got these little Ritz crackers with some cheese, which, let me tell you, this is the perfect 2-3 AM snack on a flight when you are starving. Oh my god, how cute is this little lip balm? It is tiny, it's no bigger than my thumb. It's just adorable. Look at that Nutella. That is the best thing I have ever seen. I will be keeping that in my bag because the amount of times I've fancied Nutella when I've gone for breakfast in the US and they don't have it is actually ridiculous. So that will be coming with me on my travels. These two are definitely going to be going Vic's way as well because he is a spicy guy and I'm not a spicy gal. So yeah, we've got a little Tabasco, which is really, really sweet. These two remind me of like mini brands, you know, those little like, I guess like egg-shaped things where you get these little collectible mini brands in. They remind me of those. We also got some like little spicy bits as well, which Vic was very, very happy when he saw this. I think he's wanted to try this for a while, so they will be going his way too. Plus a little Snickers. And there is more, let me tell you guys, this is actually over the top. We don't normally do this for each other. This is like a special occasion, which is exactly why I'm showing you this, because this rarely happens and I'm so, so grateful for this. They didn't have to do this at all. Inside this cute little box is a little plain tag, which is like a bottle opener. It's rose gold. It's really, really sweet. And it reminds me of a little 747 because of the engines, which I will hold closely to my heart. But that is all, isn't it, boy? I'm a lucky girl.